placas.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rabobank Hockey World Cup 2014. The men in Pool B are in action today, and it's Germany up against Korea, coming to you live from The Hague. Well, I can just tell you that we're going to have a little bit of a delay to the start of this game. There's an issue with something with the watering system to the pitch, so we believe there's around a 12-minute delay before these two teams will get us underway. So let's have a look at the... oh, hello! It's water's just come on and soaked one of the German coaches, which has amused Mats Granbusch and Benny Vess. Not so amused the assistant coach, I'm sure, but well, there is the water coming on in the far corner, and well, we'll have the cycle of the sprinklers, and then hopefully we'll get this game underway. So just to confirm, there's a 12-minute delay to this game due to a problem with the watering system, but it seems to have been rectified, and hopefully we'll get this game underway as soon as possible. So while the two teams warm up, Nicholas Jacobi being warmed up there by Jan-Philippe Robente. And alongside me in the commentary box for this one, it's the current Ireland goalkeeper, Davy Hart. Davy, a difficult time for both sets of players. They want to get on, they want the game to get underway. It's just a matter of recalibrating, resetting, isn't it?
Very much so. A lot of teams were prepared for, you know, some things, eventualities, that perhaps a bus might be late, there might be a lot of traffic getting to the ground, to the stadium, potentially do a case of what ifs, but a pitch probably not being prepared in water like that is also probably a common occurrence sometimes, so they should be ready, but as you said, they're just probably going to have to reset.
Okay, let's have a look at the pool table coming into this game, and while Germany cannot make the semi-finals of the Men's World Cup, and that is, well, I was going to say at first, it's the first time that's happened since 1971, the inaugural World Cup. which I think was the last time they didn't score in consecutive internationals. Lost to Kenya in one of those games, would you believe? Anyway, this is how it stands. Germany, they're still in front of New Zealand. A win here against Korea will cement that third place unless the New Zealanders have a remarkable victory against the Dutch. The Dutch, as you can see, in second place at the moment because Argentina have scored more goals. They've got the same goal difference of +10. Argentina, though, have scored 15, conceded 5. The Dutch have scored 13, conceded 3. And at the bottom, well, South Africa will finish bottom of the pile. Korea, well, they can't finish any higher than 5th anyway. So it's really all about pride now for Germany. The first match up today was Argentina against South Africa, and a 5-goal scoring game for Argentina, and it all got underway with a very soft goal, really, from a South African perspective. That was an early sighter for Mazzilli, and a couple of early short corners from Payat. He went low trying to catch Pedersen off balance, but Pedersen managed to keep these out. This one he just manages to get his foot to, but then this is the opening goal, and look at this for confusion at the back. What an aerial ball that is from Payat. Reed Ross, though, with a horrible touch, taking it into the path of Joaquin Manini. And Manini, if we get the replay from behind, really good touch. Then Payat with another penalty corner, well saved, another save, back it comes, and eventually it gets turned in. Payat scoring the scrappy goal, but that was 2-0. Argentina did their best to press the self-destruct button. 3 yellow cards. They were down to 8 men at one stage, but that, while they were down to 9 men, Lucas Villa rifling it into the roof of the net. Then that one goes along the line and picked up by Hat Drummond on the far post. Perhaps might have gone over, but have a look at this for a piece of wonderful individual skill by Panther. Have some of that, lovely goal. That made it 3-1. Brilliant goal from Clinton Panther. Then Payat, well, a more conventional penalty corner. And then how about this? All by yourself. Take a bow, Lucas Villa. Boom! You're not stopping those. Brilliant goal. 5-1. What a result that is from Argentina. And the first time, as I mentioned, that they find themselves in the semi-final of the Men's Hockey World Cup. The women very used to being there, but a real result for Argentina, Davey Hart.
The Argentinian men's team is really performing well above with their current world ranking. They're sitting at number 11, but as seen, it's not a fluke. They obviously beat the German side here 1-0 on their way towards the semi-finals, and then convincingly beat the likes of New Zealand, ranked higher again, and along with Korea 5-0. So really they've been value for their place in that semi-final. And
you're happy to keep reminding us in the prep room that you tipped Argentina at the start of this tournament to perhaps be a dark horse. Well, they have certainly done that. The German fans just waiting to get into full voice. And let's have a look at the other pool table, which concluded yesterday with a dramatic 3-2 England victory over Belgium to decide that second spot. So Australia have topped that, and they are likely to play Argentina. England against the Netherlands, that's looking like the semi-finals. Belgium could play Germany for 5th, 6th. If Germany win here, it will be Spain against New Zealand, India against Korea, and Malaysia against South Africa. Don't forget our social media, facebook.com/FI Hockey, or our Twitter handle at FIH_hockey, using the hashtag RHWC2014. Please let us know your thoughts as to how you think this competition has gone. Who do you think is going to win it? Are you surprised by Argentina's performance? I've certainly had a number of tweets from Argentinian fans that are not surprised. And as Davey Hart says, good value for their semi-final place, but they're going to have to step up a gear when it comes to that semi-final, because should the Dutch get the win that everyone expects them to do against New Zealand, then Argentina will play Australia, and that will be a real step up in class. Rick Charlesworth was here earlier watching that game. He'd have taken some notes, but he'll also have noted that self-destruct tendency that Argentina have. As I mentioned, 3 yellow cards in the space of 12 minutes. At one stage they were down to 8 men, and they can't afford to have any indiscipline at all against Australia. And Christopher Ruhr trying to break one of our cameras. Very considerate of him. Special mention also to Carlos Retegi, the Argentina coach, because he's coaching both the men and the women. An incredible story. He's managed to steer both of them into the semi-finals. Really amazing story. He's going to be absolutely shattered come Sunday night when this competition finishes. It must be unbelievably stressful to try and coach 2 teams deep into a competition.
I think he was interviewed recently and the question was asked, you know, are you not tired? I think he replied with a bit of a confident answer. Tired? No, I can sleep when I'm dead.
Well, that's fair enough. But a fantastic story and brilliant stuff from him. The water is now being applied to the pitch, so hopefully we'll be underway soon. The teams have taken to the tunnel, so that is also a good pointer that we're almost ready to get underway. We understand we're a couple of minutes away. I believe this is the last sprinkler in the rotation, and the flags are also coming out onto the park as well, so we will be underway here shortly. Germany really only playing for pride and to cement that 3rd place in Pool B ahead of New Zealand, and they will be cursing that game against Argentina. They had 33 circle penetrations against the Lions, only 6 shots, 2 of which are on target, and amazingly no penalty corners. A real hole there, or a big talking point from those statistics, no penalty corners. So the last sprinkler is done. The flags are out. In fact, there's one more to go down in that far left-hand corner before we get these 2 teams out onto the park. David, what are you expecting from Germany here today?
Much of the same from what we saw in the last performance against New Zealand. While it wasn't a typical polished performance from a German side, leading 5-1 in the game, actually eventually ending up 5-3. I think we'll probably see usual German side, you know, to be patient and build up, looking to create nice little passing angles and making the way in. And of course, with the likes of Christopher Zeller on their side from the penalty corners, they should be set to unleash. Yeah, it should be pointed out that he missed a penalty stroke, didn't he, against New Zealand, blazed it over the bar, but they got the early goal through Florian Fuchs against New Zealand to settle the nerves, and I guess Marcus Weissel will be hoping that his side can make an early breakthrough against a Korean side, I might add, that have only scored 2 goals in their 4 games. They've had 18 shots in those 4 games. From 103 circle penetrations, only 7 on target. That needs to improve from a side that has so much experience. They really should be doing slightly better than the stats would suggest. So the last rotation just coming up, the sprinklers behind the goal now on, and the team's now making their way out onto the park after a short delay of around 7 minutes or so. Great atmosphere inside the Kiosana Stadium here in The Hague, and the last pool match for both Germany and Korea about to get underway here. Playing for the minor places. We didn't think we'd be saying that at the beginning of the week, but Germany failed to perform against Argentina, and they have paid the price. There is Christopher Zeller, just making his way out to the park. And we're ready to go almost. Max Muller, the captain, and with the teams out, we'll have the national anthems of both sides, starting with Germany's and then moving on to Korea's.
So the national anthem's sung, the two teams will shake hands, and coach Shin Seok-kyo will be hoping that his side can get more shots on the target. And here are the lineups, starting with Germany. Special mention for Oliver Kahn, it's his birthday today. Number 18 turns 30, and many happy returns of the day to him. Keep your eye out for the youngster, Christopher Ruhen, number 17, a very exciting prospect for Markus Weiser, the Germany coach, and he's had to deal with the disappointment of not reaching the semi-finals here in the World Cup. Right, there is the Germany huddle. See if we can hear whatever last minute words Max Müller has to say.
Für uns. Ja, kommt doch gegenseitig an. Wir spielen das für uns. Wir sind bei der Weltmeisterschaft. Wir haben hier ein Spiel gegen Korea. Okay? Es ist eine Ehre, für Deutschland zu spielen. Und das zeigen wir heute. Scheißegal, was vorher war. Es geht nur um diese 70 Minuten. Wir alle zusammen machen richtig geiles Spiel.
Tobias Hauke just adding weight to what Max Müller has to say. And let's have a look at Korea. Well, just number 22, Kim Seong-kyu, and number 32, Nam Hyun-woo, have troubled the scorers in this tournament so far. And coach Shin Seok-kyu will be hoping that his side gives Germany a stiff test in this final Pool B match. Korea get us underway, attacking the goal to our left-hand side in the red shirts, blue shorts and red socks. Germany in the white tops, white shorts and black socks, attacking the goal to our right-hand side. The final Pool B match for both Germany and Korea. Germany can finish no higher than third. They currently sit in third in the Pool B standings and need a win here to consolidate that position. New Zealand also on 6 points, but have to play the Dutch later on this evening. Alongside me in the commentary box for this one, the current Ireland goalkeeper, it's Davy Hart. And Davy, we're surprised that Germany aren't contesting the medal places, but only have themselves to blame, really.
I think anybody in world hockey would have been thinking before this tournament, everyone would have had their 4 semi-finalists, and Germany certainly would have been within those 4. But as you said, they've really underperformed here. You know, losing 2 matches in the pool phase is really unlike a German side, in particular in the fashion they did. 1-0 against Argentina and 1-0 against their fierce rivals, the Dutch.
Ball is into the middle of the park where Hyun has it, drops it out. Now on this near side, it's Nam. Nam. It's back to Jang. And down that right-hand side, and a better purpose here from Korea at the start of this game, and they win the free hit on the edge of the Germany circle. Step forward, Hyun Hee-sung, and drops it out, and they go down this left flank through Nam. Nam fires it in. There's a big stick in there from Benny Vess. And Vess now has possession on the right flank for Germany. Goes down the line, trying to pick out Florian Fuchs, but it's intercepted and Korea have possession. Fuchs looking to put the pressure on. Ooh, almost picks that as the ball goes across to Nam. A dangerous ball from Jang. And this is Kang. Kang wins the free hit.
Korean team with 2 big omissions from their squad today. Their number 6, Nam Young Lee, usually an incredibly world-class player, has been missing for the last 3 games. And just as the teams walked out, we saw their captain, number 8 Lee, with a heavily strapped right thumb, so potentially might not be featured in this game either today.
So they're having to do it with 2 less players on the rotation. Oh, that's cool and collected from Jang. Pong gets it down, spreads it to the right-hand side. Under control with Martin Hague. And this is Muller. Vest to his right-hand side. And Vest with a mistrap, but keeps the ball alive. Down that left flank goes Fuchs. Fuchs trying to make something happen. Fuchs along the goal line. Good tackle. Long corner. Jung with the touch. Muller has Vest to his right. He's gone to the top of the circle though, where Rabente has managed to keep control. Hague, Germany threatening. Good work from Zeller. Good defensive work from Korea. And Germany about to make 5 rolling substitutions. Korea have no players out wanting to come on, and they play a different style, don't they, in terms of the rotation.
Koreans opting always to go for their best 11 and trying to keep them on the pitch for as long as possible. Perhaps might be a bit of a culture thing as well.
16.
Having played against his Korea side only recently, a couple of weeks ago in Malaysia in the Champions Challenge tournament, he played them in a semi-final there. It was clear to see that obviously conditions over there were quite hot, humid, etc. But the coach opted only really to rotate 2 players from the bench, potentially that he felt it could actually impact the game. Crazy tactic to do, but that's the way that it was worked.
And what was their strength there? They brought that sort of strength into this tournament?
They still have huge ability and individual quality, but they just really unfortunately haven't performed to their level that they can. Their counter-attacking kind of style of play is always there, but it hasn't really been evident to see here throughout this World Cup.
Space on this left-hand side if they can find it. It was the pass for Nam, but it was well read by Fuchs, and Fuchs over the 25 drops it back out. First time to Christopher Ruhr. Ruhr down the channel trying to pick out Vesely, and Korea bring it away. Good work from Lee. Hauke. Muller now finds himself on the right flank.
Yeah, straight away, this is so dominant from the German side. Koreans finding it very difficult to keep ball possession and, of course, get outside their half.
Into the circle they go. Chance here now for Germany. That's another brilliant tackle from Kang. This is Kang Moon Hyun. Here is Hyun. He spreads it to that right-hand flank for Korea. This is Nam on this near side. Hasn't really got many options up the line, so he'll go back into the centre of the park, where Lee will have a little look up and goes to the right. Lee once more under pressure from Ruhr, goes up the middle of the park, and Germany almost steal the ball back through Zwicker. Hauke putting the high press on with Fuchs, and it requires a lofted ball to find Nam on the left flank for Korea. Nam then throws it long. Good piece of control. Lucky from John. And Germany have possession once more. They're very patient with the ball, aren't they, Germany?
It's one of the key tactical advantages that the German side have, is the ability to know and recognise their individual quality. And Germans are always renowned sometimes for scoring late. And I think today they'll be happy just to knock it around and really not having to risk too many risky balls or long passes, and they'll just look to combine in this area.
Lee with an important touch to take it away from Ruhr that gave away the long corner. But even when they break like this, career, Germany got 5 back in defence. Now it's 8. They're very compact. Lee fires it forward. And winning the free hit is Hyun up against Zvika, who's causing all sorts of trouble. Into the corner it goes, and it's turnover ball. Here's Linus Butt. Looking for Zeller down the line. Sharkowski will take the sideline ball. Müller goes all the way across to Heine. Heine into Zvika. Zvika, who scored a couple of field goals in the last match against New Zealand. Here he is now, part of the back four, firing it into the top of the circle edge. Korn can't get it onto the reverse stick to get the shot away. Sharkowski over to Butt. Butt cuts back inside. Here is Müller.
All this possession from Germany is really just going to keep this Korean team running and running and working, and it's over 10 minutes gone and they're yet to make a substitution.
Oh, a chance there for Zvika, but his first touch lets him down. Well, they've got 4 players warming up on the sideline. There's the captain Lee. His right hand, you can see there, very heavily bandaged. And here comes that first substitution now. Yu makes his way forward, but while he does, his teammates are on the attack. Yu and Yun coming on.
Back place, back place.
2 umpires for this one. Nathan Stagno.
Kick on, please.
He's blowing on the far side. Near side is Adam Kearns.
Wait. Come on here.
Right, you push, you go out. Simple. You push, you go out. It's up to you. You decide. You guys decide. I'm not taking any care about that, all right?
Nathan Stagno laying down the law. Ball comes across, and a half touch from Jacobi, and that could have gone anywhere.
An awkward bouncing pass slapped in across it. That keeper just looking to come and try and meet it and cushion it with his leg guards there. Maybe this kind of sprung up off that pitch unexpectedly and only clipped really the outside edge of that leg guard.
Lovely little touch that sets John down the back line, long corner.
Get right back though, Adam. Day 5, Wesley. Back.
This is Kim.
Wes, can I have a bigger 5, please? If you don't mind. Thank you.
It's starting to rain. A light drizzle falling here. There's that bouncing ball across.
Light drizzle will be probably very welcomed here by the players. It's still, you know, it's not as hot as yesterday. It's a bit humid out there, but also probably for the pitch. You can see even in the centre there, there's a few almost not as green areas. I mean, it's just that bit drier. So a bit of extra surface water will do this pitch the world of good.
Rabobank tries to play it inside. This is Yun. Yun has support behind him in Jung, but Yun's still going. Cross comes in, and it's defended by Muller. And can Hong get there? No, he can't. He's beaten to it by Fuchs. Fuchs drops it out. Muller. And Germany will play keep ball once more. No real golden opportunities for either side just yet.
"14 minutes in, and both teams deciding to defend and attack both with 11, so it's going to be really tough out there to try and find the big opening."
There goes Hague. Couple of deflections.
You want video?
Ruhr's going upstairs.
Okay.
So, let's go upstairs and see.
Yes, Adam, I heard that. I'm looking for a dangerous ball.
Can see on the replay. Dangerous ball.
Yeah, spot on. It's come high up off of the Korean defender stick from Tobias Hauke, reversed it across just there and striking the body of Florian Fuchs.
Adam, I have a decision for you. It has come off the Korean stick into the body of the Germans. Penalty corner should be awarded.
Yeah, thank you.
Germans keep their referral.
So confirmation it is a penalty corner, and Germany retain their referral. Well, only the 9th penalty corner that Germany have won in the 4 and a bit matches they've played. They've scored 1 from 7. 1 from 8, so 1 scored, 7 missed. Zeller, the scorer of the penalty corner in the game against New Zealand. Hague is to his right.
White, please, white.
But it will be Zeller. Hague with the yellow shoes. He moves to the right. Zeller. Oh, good save. Really good save from Lee Myung-go.
Pretty nonchalant in the end, wasn't it? It's a Rip River flick going into that high stick side area, and the keeper just looks like he just throws a stick out at it very confidently. Zeller getting serious pace, and yeah, Korean keeper doing incredibly well. Zeller winging it and just dragging it all the way over to that keeper's stick side, making a very good save in the end.
He does make it look remarkably easy. He's still nonchalantly just sort of sauntering around his circle.
Yeah, he'll want to prove a point today after being substituted about 7 minutes before the halftime break against the Argentinian side, conceding 4 early goals.
Yeah, he didn't have a good time against Payet in the penalty corner department, did he? But that will give him the world of good getting to that one.
You mentioned Payet there, of course, the young Argentinian drag flicker, but there's not too many keepers in this competition so far that have really fared well against the machine of a drag flicker.
No, Payet scored against the Dutch, scored against 3 against the New Zealanders and 3 against Korea and 2 again today for Argentina against South Africa. There is Zeller. Max Grambusch just behind him. Good pick from Hague. Muller. Sharkowski finds himself in the right back position. Loose ball. Gives Germany the sideline. Korea the sideline, excuse me. It's from Hauke. Jung. Still going Jung. Comes back inside. Fuchs tries to make the jab tackle. Picks out Yu. Yu goes across the park. Kang up the sideline. Good work here from Korea. This is Yun. He gives away the free hit.
Much better from the Korean side, showing their passing ability and also their skill to hold up that ball unfortunately at the end, just giving that foul away. The experienced number 9, Hyun, been a part of this Korean side for many years. Korean side are going to try and press here, as you can see, really putting on this high press to put this German side under some pressure.
Long ball to the top of the circle. Finds Hyun. This is Yu. Out to that right-hand side. Down into that pocket. Gets a little bit congested. Hyun. Yu. Oh, good work. Really good work.
Little man Yu, well used to playing in the Netherlands. Played for clubs here, HEC, a local club, a few years ago. He's found in The Hague, and has spent a couple of years recently in a club in Lara, just shy of Utrecht. So he's well used to these conditions and has world-class ability, as we saw. His trickery and individual skill is one to watch out for.
Fuchs then down this left flank for Germany. Fuchs into the circle, got support! Oh, what a goal by Christopher Besley! Fuchs makes it. The cross is brilliant. And the big striker, Christopher Besley, puts Germany 1 up. Brilliant finish. Nothing Lee Mung-yu can do about that. What a finish.
A sweeping move from Germany. Found Florian Fuchs out here on the side. Puts in a reverse stick effort. Going a bit high, but Besley taking it around waist height and guiding it into that roof of that net. Watching it the whole way. Lovely deft deflection, finding it into the side netting. A fantastic goal here from the German side.
Just after the midpoint of the first half. Brilliantly taken goal by Besley. His first of the tournament, and Marcus Weiser delighted with the start his side have made. 19 minutes in, Germany lead by a goal to nil, and it was a goal worth waiting for.
"20 minutes without really any good, decent attempt in field play. Obviously, they had that one short corner from Christopher Zeller, but really gave this crowd here something to scream about."
Shalkowski tries to release Ferk. Ferk out to Besley. Besley on the reverse stick. Good work from the goal scorer. Even better work from Lee Seong-hun. Nam wants to meet the ball. Zeller wanted the free hit, but I think Nam did enough, and Yoo Hyuk-suk.
Okay?
Yu drops it out to Jung. Jung to Lee. Lee up the middle of the park, and going down under the challenge, Hyun Hee-sung.
We can expect to see this one go direct. Number 25 here stepping up to the ball. Drive flick expert, and also has a ferocious pass over long distance.
Well, the middle absolutely packed out, so he has to go around the side, and that's the percentage play at least.
Outside.
Up off the Germany
Outside.
defender's stick. Coach Shin up on his feet. Almost a misunderstanding, gives Germany the 16. All sorts of stick tackles. Well, it's gone against Korea. Müller out to that left-hand flank for Germany. And again, they'll just continue to play it round the back, try and draw Korea out. And hit them on the break to double their lead. Ferk, twisting, turning, wins the free hit from the challenge from Kim. Up the middle it goes, Zeller. Now has Ruhr in the middle. Here is Ruhr, and the easiest of goals for Benedikt Ferk. Christopher Ruhr runs to the near post. It goes up and over the keeper Lee, and Ferk Well, has the easiest of finishes.
It's a great ball in by Corn, who finds the lead of Zeller. Zeller doesn't really even look up. Expects the play to be there. Ruhr getting a good little touch that takes it over the advancing keeper. And Firk on hand there. Beautiful little touch there. Firk doing the simple job of just tapping that ball into the goal there. Zeller with a first-time ball across, deflected up and over the keeper Lee, and put away by that man Firk.
Did that come off Ruhr's stick or Nam's stick? Doesn't matter, does it, from a German perspective? Good interplay between the forwards.
Good there, high there.
"22 minutes in, and Germany scored 2 in 3 minutes to take full control of this game. And I think they probably only had 2 shots in the game, both on target, both have gone into the net.
Pretty good reward. 2 on target, 2 goals. Obviously one corner that was very well saved by the Korean goalkeeper. Not a bad outcome at all.
The reigning Olympic champions, Germany. Won't be doing the double of the World Cup, of holding the World Cup and the Olympic title. Free hit outside the circle. Should be taken by Linus Butt to Hauke. Hauke into Firk, back to Butt, to Heine, to Müller. Good space and good speed of the ball transfer.
A bit theatrical there in the end from Bill Darnold.
Yeah, he has sort of thrown the head back and the arms up, hasn't he? Chance here now for Kim. Kim's got support in the shape of Kang. Here is Kang! And the penalty corner given away by Max Müller, who's going to pick up a card as well. And it's a green card for the Germany captain. Not sure he can have too many complaints, although he is complaining. In real time, it looked a fairly clumsy challenge, didn't it?
Yeah, just aimed a little shove there in the back with the right arm. Wasn't obviously fully extended. It's pretty smart of him. He's kept it nice and low and in close to his body, but there is forward momentum from their right forearm, which gives the umpire no other alternative.
And he's given the armband to Strelkowski while he's off the park. I know, and now it's been tossed around. It's with Florian Fuchs now.
Come on, guys, inside.
Extraordinary. Right, a chance here for Korea to get one back.
Inside. Yeah, play.
Can they make the most of this opportunity? Jung is to the left. It's gone to Jung. Good running, brilliant running from Christopher Ruhr. It's still alive for Korea. Ooh, snap shot from Kang on the reverse stick. And it's
you have to put your socks on top of it, eh?
gone
Your
over the
socks have to
bar.
be on top of it. No, I
Good
don't
running
mind, I
from
don't
Ruhr
mind.
though.
But
Very
that's
good,
not
really
what
fast
we
out of
have to
trap.
do, right?
Getting the ball eventually with the low hanging
No.
stick. This is the snapshot that's come in from Kang. Not a million miles away.
.25 minutes into the first half, and Germany lead by 2-0. The first being scored by Christopher Vesely. The second, a tap-in from Benedikt Firk. Both beautifully worked team goals. Linus Butt weighs up his options and then drops it back out to Arnold. Germany down to 10 for the time being because Max Müller sent off a challenge earlier on. That's a loose pass from Arnold. Now a chance here for Korea, and unable to take full advantage was John. Loose ball from Arnold puts his team under pressure. Zwicker now in the corner. Free hit for Korea.
I was just about to say, Charlie, that the German side would probably want to keep this ball for as much of the 2 minutes, obviously, for the suspension to their captain.
Muller's just coming back on now, so they're back up to 11. Sharkowski, in the end, it's a good reach from Butt. And Muller will now slot back into that back four and release Pilt-Arnold into the midfield. Arnold will be delighted to get out that back four. Good work from Zeller. Just can't get the ball out from underneath his feet to get the cross in, but he's won the long corner. And Korea get it clear, do they, through Jung? Jung once again. Oh, this is dangerous play. Don't want to be going across your goal there, and he doesn't. He goes out to the sideline, and Jung gets it clear, and it will go all the way down the other end of the park for Germany 16.
German team, along with coach Marcus Weisse, will probably be the happier of the two sides going into the break with just 7 minutes left to play, but they have to avoid giving, as we see here, soft balls away just like that.
They have given a number of soft passes away, haven't they? And they just invite Korea onto them. That's really been Korea's only outlet, hasn't it? It's been Germany's looseness in delivering passes. Korea through Hong, trying to get it across into the circle.
Okay now, thank you.
Kim Young-jin takes the free hit onto the sticks. Oh, gets it across, and then it's dangerous in the end, and it always had the lookings of a dangerous situation.
As you rightfully mentioned, the Koreans really just kind of capitalizing on mistakes and gifts given by this German side. Korean side unable to actually create many clear-cut chances by themselves.
Oh, and well kept in from Burabente into the circle, and Vesely almost there again. Here is Fuchs. Fuchs to the edge of the circle. Korn shot. Dangerous. Looking to celebrate his 30th birthday with a goal.
Good skill and a good turn from the birthday boy, but unfortunately his strike going off target and ended up coming off the hand of his own teammate there, Linus Butt.
Some nibbling defensive tackles or attempted tackles from Vass. Vesely also getting his stick involved there, round the back here. And well, Yu has gone for the very tight angle shot. And Jacobi's made the save.
An effort like that can usually go two ways. It can be a world-class goal, or can perhaps get a few of your teammates waiting on the back post a bit angry. You just opting to go for the near post as the ball finds its way through Max Muller here along the baseline. It comes off the baseline well, which is good to try and create a bigger angle for him to shoot on goal. And Nicholas Jacobi just getting his right glove to it and watching it out over the end line for a long corner.
Ball up the sideline, picked up by Jung. Inside the final 5 minutes of the first half, Germany 2 goals to the good. Jung. And the free hit.
No, but he's allowed to play it here. He's allowed to play it there. 16, guys. That's okay.
Vess and Adam Cairns just having a debate as to the rule book, to where hits can be taken. And again, Lee doesn't look like he's going to play any part in this. Kobe just taps it up for Hague. Hague's ball almost goes up half of the pitch to Shalkowski. Shalkowski's little ball underneath finds Zwicker. Zwicker to the circle edge on the reverse stick side. Oh, what a goal from Martin Zwicker! Beautiful ball from Shalkowski, picked up Zwicker. Zwicker takes it into the circle on the reverse stick side and dispatches it past Lee Mung-Yu. A beautiful individual effort.
Great skills from this man who scored a great goal against New Zealand. Used the word smash. I don't think he would have connected it quite as well as he wanted to. It looks like to me a bit of a topper as it bounces its way into the sideboard there. Taking nothing away, great individual skill. And the ball finding its way into that far left corner of the goalkeeper. From this camera angle, it's just perfect in off that sideboard there. Good finish for the number 20, Zwicker.
Nothing wrong really with the keeper's angles there. It's just in off the sideboard. It's one of those shots that you just have to say, it's just too good. So Zwicker makes it 3-0 in the 32nd minute. His third goal of the tournament to go with the brace he got against the Black Sticks, New Zealand, in their last game, and they could be in trouble here again. Ooh, he's going to be in trouble here. Cards coming. Well, it's definitely worth taking one for the team in that situation. But Germany could be in round the back here anyway. Into Wesley, can't find the touch.
That's all come from the ill discipline there, and what's crazy here is that there's a goalkeeper substitution about to come on. The Korean opting to change their keepers once again.
2.5 minutes before half-time.
And there's not really much that the keeper could have done about either of the goals.
I think the keeper has been faultless for the 3 goals. You can't blame him.
Wait. Come on.
Well, Lee Myung-Kyo has 206 caps to his name, and Kim Jae-hyun, who's replaced him, coming on for his 114th cap. So both keepers with a lot of experience, but I guess if you're playing 2 keepers most games, and that's why you get so many caps.
You have to feel for the number 1 Korean goalkeeper there. 3 goals again, nothing really he could do about it, and he made a fantastic save from the penalty corner strike off of Christopher Zeller. I mentioned in the previous match when he was taken off how the change with 7 minutes to go against Argentina would affect him mentally, and well, again, coach showing no hesitancy and taking him off again here with only 2 minutes to play.
But he had a great game against South Africa to keep it goalless. So coach Shin being ruthless. Germany threatening again. Little ball in from Fuchs, and in the end, Korea get the chance to clear it.
Funnily enough, that man there, Florian Fuchs, showing great skill, still wearing the captain's armband.
He won't want to relinquish that anytime soon, but I'm sure it'll be on the arm of Max Muller when they come out for the second half. Quick ball round that left flank, and Germany are in again here. Remember, they're a man to the good. After Jung was sent off for a cynical dispatch of the ball when Germany were on the break. Final minute of the first half, and Davy Hart. Germany worthy of their 3-0 lead. Korea really haven't offered too much, have they?
No, they've had 1 or 2 kind of half chances. The corner that was blocked by the first runner very well, and then the snapshot after that on the reverse.
Vess into Ruhr. Ruhr looking to try and get the cross in, winds it up. Important take on the reverse stick by Lee. John has Jung over to his right-hand side, but it won't make it to Jung. Zeller steps in. Zeller going forward. Final 10 seconds. Zeller to Ruhr. Ruhr, and Korea have stopped playing here, and they're almost made to pay by Benedict Furt from the ball from Christopher Ruhr, but there is the half-time hooter, and Germany in command of this final Pool B match for both sides. 3 goals in 13 first half minutes. Lee Myung-Yo, the Korea keeper, substituted 2 minutes for the half-time break, and Germany lead by 3-0. Well, job well done for Marcus Weiser and his team. And you can see there Lee Seung-gil, number 6, the career captain, just having a word with his team. He's got his kit on, but with a heavily bandaged hand, he's unlikely to play any part in this game. And, well, Germany in the ascendancy here. The half-time score is Germany 3, Korea 0. Half-time then in this Pool B men's match of the Rabobank Hockey World Cup between Germany and Korea, and Germany firmly in control. 3 goals in those 13 first-half minutes. The first from Vesely, the second from Ferk, and the final one from Zvicka. And let's have a look at some of the highlights from that first half. And good save here from Lee from the Zeller short corner. And here comes the first goal. Look how Vesely busts the gut to get into the circle, and that's a great finish. Doesn't stop running and gets his reward. Watching it onto the stick and deflecting it past the goal. And this is the second one. Good running from Christopher Ruhr, number 17 here, Davey.
Very well, but also Ferk continued his run on the back post. Like a typical German side, always looking to get people on that back post. As Ferk makes his way into the picture here, capitalising on a fortunate touch of save either from the Korean defender or Christopher Ruhr.
And here's Zvicka on the reverse stick, right into the corner, and then the Korean keeper is substituted. Phil, very unluckily for Lee that he gets substituted, but a great goal from Zvicka. And here are the stats at half-time, and yeah, no real surprise there. 57% possession, 16 circle penetration, 6 shots, 3 goals. It's just all good really for Germany. I guess they would have liked to have 1 conversion for that penalty corner, but 16 circle penetrations to 3. It really is all Germany here in this Pool B match. Don't forget you can stay in contact with us via social media. We'll give you a shout out either via Twitter at FIH_hockey, hashtag RHWC2014. Shout out to the boys and girls down at Spencer Hockey Club in South London. Also at facebook.com/FI Hockey. Couple of pictures of the commentators doing the rounds on the Facebook page. Zone in, have a look. See if you like Davey Hart's get-up in the match yesterday. It was very hot, slightly hotter than today, but still, you tell me if there's any excuse. It was warm, wasn't it, Davey?
I thought it was stifling, if you asked me, in that commentary box yesterday. Almost sauna-like conditions, which resulted in me wearing that vest or singlet.
We should be thankful that it was that and nothing at all. Anyway, the two sides making their way back out onto the bar. What do you think the coaches would have said at half-time here?
I think the coach there on your left of screen, Marcus Weiser, would have just kept encouraging his team to keep doing what they're doing, while probably kind of looking to not give away too many soft passes, or, you know, really give the Koreans any opportunity to do so.
And what do you think Coach Shin would have said?
I think he probably would have said the Korean team really needs to have a bit more of a go at this German side. While they have made good headway in picking up some loose passes from the German side, they really haven't looked that threatening once they're inside that 23 or circle area.
Well, there is the captain, Lee Seung-gil, and he is struggling with a hand injury. Unlikely to play much part. Well, look how heavily bandaged that thumb is. And I wouldn't imagine he'll be playing.
Doesn't look like it, and unfortunately for the English side last night, Tim Weidman receiving quite a hard ball in that thumb.
Yeah, had an operation on his finger noon today. There's Carlos Hategui, the Argentina coach. Oh, he's a glutton for punishment, isn't he? His side are in the semi-finals. This game actually has no relevance to his side whatsoever, but he lives, breathes, and has hockey pumping around his veins, that he wants to sit here and watch Germany. Perhaps he's enjoying Germany's fate not being in the semi-finals. Who knows? His women's team are playing in half an hour over on the other pitch, so he won't be here for too long. But what a great job he's done. Here we go then, second half underway. Germany with possession, attacking the goal to our left-hand side, and they lead Korea by 3 goals to 0. And Germany looking to stay on the front foot. Max Muller to Linus Butt, but trying to find a little hole, and he's picked the hole, and Germany are in again, but Fuchs can't get the shot away. Take from Hyun. Levente. Hague offering, and Hague getting the ball. Hague, little look up, goes through Hague. Hague back to Butt. And the fitness, that's a lovely touch from Zeller to get Fuchs into the circle. Fuchs draws it back, and Korea just about get it out of harm's way, but what a touch from Zeller to put Fuchs in.
Fuchs that also did very well, drawing the goalkeeper and finding a little bit of a reverse stick, 90-degree pullback. Unfortunately, no one there at the other end of it.
Hague concedes the free hit. Müller with the defensive work. Sharp blow of the whistle.
Settle down. Settle down.
Martin Hague having a chat with Adam Cairns, and Adam Cairns asking Hague just to settle down.
Max, him yelling at me is not okay. For you, please.
Cairns just having a word with the Germany captain Max Müller, who does have the armband back on. Hague into Strzałkowski. Strzałkowski rides through one challenge. Oh, that's a horrible looking second challenge. Advantage on, and wide of the posts from Benny Vess. He wanted the short corner.
Strzałkowski showing great strength to break through, and the ball falling kindly to Benny Vess, as you could hear the umpire indicating to the players, you have the ball, you have the ball. So good advantage. Had that strike gone on target and in goal, I don't think Marcus Weisse would have been asking for that penalty corner.
Strzałkowski wins the free hit. It's taken. This is Rabente. Rabente into Ruhr. Ruhr just goes to ground. Hague plays it forward. Good defensive work, but it flex to Germany. And here's a chance. Good shot, good save. Rabente with the shot. It's still not out of harm's way. And then it hits the foot of Ruhr. Aerial ball, well controlled by Max Müller. And he slaps it up the park. Picks out Florian Fuchs. Fuchs to Hague. Hague finds Strzałkowski down on the goal line, but Strzałkowski can't keep it in. Gives the little thumbs up for the good ball, and then gets back into his defensive spot, and running repairs for Zeller. Oh, that's a ball across. That is one ball across, isn't it? Beautiful work from Yun on that left flank for Korea, but it beat everybody.
Showing good patience, a few dummies before this, and eventually connecting beautifully. Almost fell over there, but a dive-in effort to get that ball across.
Dropped out to Zwicker. Zwicker back down that right-hand flank. Oh, lovely run from Vess. Vess into the circle, and Lee brings it out. Lee into that bottom pocket. Jung. Good work from Korea to get out of a difficult situation. They've done really well to work it down that left flank. Leading down that left flank is Kim. Kim won't get the ball. Now they commit men to the attack. On this right-hand side is Kim. Kim Seong-gyu, and he's lost out. And trying to win it back is Yun. Kim up against Arnold. Arnold to Vesely. Vesely has Fuchs to his left. Here is Fuchs. Fuchs doesn't go to meet the ball and subsequently loses out to Kang. Kim.
more here. No more.
Kang to Zhang. Zhang takes Fuchs out of the equation for the time being. Then that's a good pass that picks out Yu. Yu finds the support runner in Nam. Nam into the circle. Good work from Hague.
After what was a pretty scrappy passage of play there, Koreans showing good initiative and good calm mindset. Let's just have a look here at the circle penetrations. 22 in favour of 3 for the Germans against this Korean side.
Well, they have 49 against South Africa, 33 against Argentina, 30 against the Dutch, 44 against New Zealand. They haven't had a problem getting into the circle. It's scoring the goals. Most notably, it's that goal in the Argentina game, the game that many would have, on paper, put them down as winning.
Yeah, and as well as that, the second half performance that they showed against the Dutch side, the home side, in front of their home crowd. You know, Marcus Weiss and players complemented each other on what a game they played, and of course, as you mentioned, unable to get what you would see as a really crucial goal in the end play. You know, statistics, as I'm familiar for saying and always do say it, statistics don't really always win you matches. It's what you do in that end phase and find in the back of the net.
Even a draw, though, for them wouldn't have been good enough. Vest down the sideline. Here goes Vest. Zwicker, Müller. Free hit to Korea. Korea need to work it down that left flank. Knee. Korea looking to try and make something happen here for them if they can. Ball forward, too long. This is the penultimate match in the men's competition in the pool stage before we get the classification. Your thoughts on the tournament so far, Davey?
I think it's been great. As far as World Cups go, most tournaments are always set to have, you know, a few kind of surprises here or there, or turn up for the books, and well, this tournament has really had it all. On the ladies' side, the USA team has really become an exciting prospect, but also the Argentinian men, as we mentioned, into their semi-finals for one of the first time in their history.
Yeah, this has been the first time that Germany haven't had a side in either the men's or the women's semi-finals since '71. The women have failed on 3 previous occasions not to make it into the Final Four. And as I've already mentioned, Germany, this is the first time since 1971 that they haven't been in the last 4. Vesely tries to thread it through to Ferk, but doesn't quite come off for him. So that's a major talking point, isn't it? England women have been disappointing. But looking on the positives, the United States have been brilliant, haven't they? Been really exciting to watch. They play a really high-tempo game.
Very much so. I was on the sidelines watching them play against that Germany women's side. Good 4-1 win.
Into the circle, nothing coming from Adam Cairns. And Germany will go again. Ferk to Zeller. Zeller to Vesely. Vesely has a little look up. Vesely, to no one in particular. Plenty of Korean shirts behind the halfway line. On this right flank is Jung. Jung into Lee. Nice little ball. Now a chance here for Korea. And they've got support arriving. This is Kang. Kang into the circle. Good running from Kang. Good work from Butt. Kang across the circle edge. And Ferk with a fantastic piece of defending denies Korea a goal-scoring opportunity. It was Kim Seong-kyu who was coming in from the top of the circle. Marcus Weiser screaming from the sideline.
Kang doing very well, taking on Lionsblood 1v1, eventually getting lucky, and as you see here on the top of your screen, just there, Korean attacker coming in and been adjudged to commit a foul there.
Strelkowski into Ferk, and watched by Kim, and he's pretty happy to see it go into the goal and not off his near post.
Can be a nightmare at times for keepers. Some keepers don't actually follow it the whole way behind them, they just, you know, do the casual step over, but it's always that daunting prospect of hearing the ping of the post behind you and not exactly sure where it's gone.
Ball into the circle. And again, Germany get it out. They've really had little joy, Korea, in that circle. Now, what can Fuchs do here? He's dispossessed by Jung, and Jung almost runs back into trouble. He's not happy. Here is Lee, trying to win a penalty corner. Haine does well.
You have here. You have. Playing advantage.
Haine's got something going with Adam Cairns here, isn't he? He's not happy with the Australian umpire.
I think he was just making his feelings clear to the Australian umpire that the Korean player intentionally almost spun into the player when he's low and flat in a tackle, which can be incredibly dangerous. Perhaps sometimes even resulted in a damaged finger, even a broken hand.
Hauke to Zeller. Zeller up that right-hand flank. Ruhr. Zeller steps over the ball. Hauke to his left is Vest, if he can find him. Tries to pick out Ruhr. And Ruhr wins the free hit, which Hauke tries to take quickly. Here's Zeller. Vest is still to the left unmarked. And Zeller has won a penalty corner. Oh, they're referring it, Korea. They want to refer it.
Okay. Stick for you, okay? Okay, no problem.
Jung just explaining what he wants to hear. Let's
Dion?
listen in.
Yes, Nathan.
I haven't seen it, but my Adam has seen it. It's gone stick and then to his body, arm or something like that. Can you have a look for me, please? Yeah.
Okay, having a look for the body.
As Chris Rosello's just put on the reverse here and pulled back.
But the Koreans saying that they could hit as well the white.
Is it off his left knee, off Zeller's left knee?
It's tough to see from this angle, but it's definitely struck the arm, the right arm on the ground
Nathan,
there of the Korean player. Oh,
It has hit the body of the defender. Penalty corner is the correct decision.
Okay.
Korea lose their referral.
So Korea lose their referral.
Stick and body.
maybe perhaps that wasn't the question they were asking for. You know, the language barrier can be sometimes difficult to try and communicate in order to get your question across.
So Zeller's eyeing it up. Haine is behind him. Haine with the yellow shoes. Zeller with the red ones, red and blue in front of him. Haine moves to the right.
Hey.
Zeller, good running, really good running from John. He's run right down the barrel and he's taken it on the knee.
Inside. Oi, my colleague has said foot, that's it. You want physio?
You can see it's definitely struck him there on that left leg of his. running straight bravely down the line as Christopher Zeller was looking to target the goalkeeper's glove and postman side. Beautiful stop here, slow-mo, fantastic images. Zeller drags a long, hard drag and striking the Korean player. Looks to be above the knee on that left side to me.
And there you can squarely see it is above the knee.
I haven't seen it. My colleague has seen it for the corner. I go with the corner, okay? Please, let's go. You want physio?
Call for the physio. Physio's not coming.
Have you go? Oh, we've changed. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Could be down. Could be like this. Come on.
He's hardly going to run again, is he?
There he is. He's a glutton for punishment, John. Well, that's going to be stiff, isn't it? That is going to be stiff this afternoon when the adrenaline has left his body and the muscles just tighten up a little bit. Right, in fact, they're going to replace him. Quite right. Lee is glutton for punishment now. He's taking it on. Oh, well, what's going on here? He's being ordered back into the line of fire by his coach.
Hey.
Zeller. Oh, the post. It was Ruhr, in fact. And the follow-up is over as well.
Very slick corner routine there from the Germans. Opted not to try and take on these first runners. Zeller with a beautiful spin corner, catching in the hook of his stick and then being able to turn it nicely for Ruhr, who picked out the top left corner and unfortunately firing onto that left-hand post. Beautiful turn here from Zeller, really fooling that first runner, and Ruhr with all the time in the world really, unfortunately, they hit that left-hand post.
Into the circle and a penalty corner.
One, just one, please.
What's the decision? What's the decision?
It's your corner here.
For foot? Boom check.
No, go away, please.
For what?
It's stick check and then a foot. So
Stick
take your
check.
stick check and then a foot afterwards.
Stick check, no.
One only. Do you want video or not?
Video.
You want video?
Stick check up.
One, guys,
Because
one.
you're
Just
afraid of
give
the
me
video.
the T, please. Be very careful. Max, please, Max. You must be very careful what he implies when he's talking to me, okay?
Yeah.
Very, very careful.
Three.
Okay?
Three or who?
Three.
It wasn't a foot, huh?
Yep. Okay, Dion.
Yes,
Video, please, here, mate. So I blow a stick check and then also a foot. Germany are looking for either.
a stick check first and then a foot.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll have a look.
Okay, let's see what we can glean from the replays.
Nam's made his way across. He's flipped it beautifully over. It looks like it's straight onto the foot of the liner's butt there. Somehow I feel that wasn't really a team referral. I think it looked like a bit of an egotistical one, choosing himself to do so. Oh, from that angle though, it might prove differently.
Didn't seem to be a foot there.
Interesting though, the umpire suggested a stick check. That angle can be rather misleading there.
Well, it is difficult for Adam Kins. He's seen the back of the bodies, isn't he?
So, easy goes.
Does Linus Butt make contact there with the Korean player Oh's stick?
Well, let's see.
Well, it hasn't struck a foot from there, from that angle.
But he hasn't missed the ball. He's gone through, isn't he, and taken the Korean stick out and away. Just there.
Yeah. I think that's what they're looking at rather closely right now.
Well, let's wait and see.
You give a stick check. And then foot. After.
Having another look. Dion now charged with trying to unravel this one. in real time, it's very difficult. I mean, we've looked at it 3 or 4 times in slow motion, so Adam Kearns is making a split-second decision. Here comes the decision.
Adam?
Yes, Dion.
I can see no clear reason to change your decision.
Okay.
Germany lose their referral.
Okay. Max, referral's gone, okay? Referral's over, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was?
There's no clear reason to change my decision. That's it.
Okay.
No, the referral's gone.
Why?
No, he said no clear reason to change my decision. So referral is over. Okay.
So there you go. Korea have their penalty corner.
Wait for my hand.
So can Korea get a lifeline
Guys, stick up, please.
with
Stick up.
just
Thank
under
you.
20 minutes remaining?
Stick your foot all the way, all the way. Thank you. Okay, now. Stick up.
Nam is at the top. He is to the right. And it has gone to Nam.
Oh.
Deflection and in off the first runner. And Korea are kind of back in this one. They've got a lifeline. It's 3-1 in favour of Germany.
Opted to go to Nam on this occasion, striking the stick of Martin Hainer. Christopher Ruhr was the initial #1 runner. Wasn't able to get across to that second stopper, and the ball finding its way in off the deflected stick of Martin Hainer here. The out-hanging stick there, and over Nicholas Jacobi and past Max Muller on that German line.
So 51 minutes gone. Germany 3, Korea 1. Great pick on the reverse stick, finds Vesely. Vesely has a little look up. This could just spur Germany on here. Hauke spins inside, doesn't get anything. Both sides have lost their referral, that's why the 2 red dots are above the 3-letter country abbreviation at the top left of your screen when we have the picture from this camera here. Yoon, who's been lively in the second half. Over the stick of Vesely, and Nam just about keeps it in. Nam across the circle, Hainer gets it behind. And it comes to the circle edge, and another penalty corner. It's gone against Hainer, and Hainer's going to have to bite his tongue, which he does, just.
I think the umpire could have given potentially for a few things. It was a bit of a toss between Hainer and also this man on your screen, Zwicker, as Jang plays the ball in. Controlled well there. And it's take your pick there between Hainer or Zwicker there.
12 guys, 12.
Wow, another goal here makes life interesting.
5 seconds, Flex, 5 seconds here. Nothing quick, guys.
Got to be careful, they'll lose someone.
Okay, now. Let's go.
Is it to be Nam once again? Yep.
Oh.
And another deflection, this time off Ruhr. And it's behind for another penalty corner.
Thought there was going to be potentially a case of deja vu there. It looked like could have been making its way from this angle up in the commentary box into that net again. But Christopher Ruhr just doing enough as first runner.
Kang has his instructions. Well, will it be Nam once more?
Okay.
Or will they try something different? They've gone for a different option, a little slip routine into Jacobi, and off the foot of the Korean player, it was Jung who worked the slip, and Coach Shin disappointed.
Korean is opting this time to go for a spin corner again. Jang just trying to link up. Good pressure from the German defence. Nicholas Jacobi doing well in the second phase to come out clear with a stick onto one of the Korean players' bodies. Much better from Korea though.
Vesley, only their third goal in the competition so far. That penalty corner from Nam. He's got 2 of the 3. Zvika can't control the pass. Good take from Hyun. Hyun's got no one to his right. He's just got Yu to his left. Still going. And the decision goes against him.
Coming, Max. Stay balls. Okay, Max.
14.5 minutes left to play. Plenty of hockey left in this one. Maybe 1 or 2 goals. We can all hope for viewers back home, along with the crowd is starting to filter into the stadium here.
Rest day tomorrow for all the teams, and a welcome rest day. It's been a fairly full-on 6 days. Yes, it's match, day off, match, but it takes its toll on the body, doesn't it, Davey Hart?
Absolutely. But as you mentioned, the day off is what a lot of the players will look forward to get the legs up, rest, and do what they need to do to prepare for their next game.
Yeah, both these teams won't be back in action till the weekend, so more than a day off. The match that Korea will slot into for 9th, 10th takes place on Saturday morning, and the 5th, 6th match, which if Germany win, they'll go into, will be on Sunday morning, Sunday lunchtime, in fact.
With that amount of time off, teams would obviously prepare with a bit of a balance between rest and recovery, but also some training to maybe practice some set plays, routines, penalty corners that they might want to have saved for the final phase of this competition.
Ball in just past that far post. Yoon Sung-hun was on that post, couldn't find the touch.
Okay, understand. And then be careful though, the guys are running from my side to your side. Behind.
Lovely ball in, little bouncer, beating everybody.
Looks like Lee's taking a tumble here for Korea. Not entirely sure what happened. We'll have another look here as Benny Vest is in possession of the ball.
Oh, I just had a tweet in from the guys at Crazy Catch. We'll say hello to them. And bang on the hand, not another one.
That hard pass from Benny Vest, striking the left hand of the Korean player Lee, unfortunately. Let's hope it's not too serious.
He looks in some real pain, doesn't he? So Lee will struggle off the side of the park, and a change for Coach Shin. He's not going to have, he's going to barely have 11 players, isn't he?
Already starting with 2 players on the injured list. Nam Young Lee along with their central defender and captain Sung-il Lee. This could be another one out as well, along with the player, tall figure of the number 27 Yun, after taking that penalty corner on the knee.
That's Lee Seung-hun. So it's Lee Seung-gil, Lee Nam-yong and Lee Seung-hun who have all picked up injuries. And Lee Myung-go, the goalkeeper, was substituted 2 minutes before half-time. Forward it goes. And that's a good pick-up on the reverse stick by Kim Young-jin. Wins the long corner. Kim still going. Into the circle it goes. And a bit of pushing and shoving sees Germany win the free hit.
One more, one more, one more.
Arnold can't keep it in play. Muller, full stretch, fires it up the park, and this is Fuchs. Here is Zeller. Zeller's got Ruhr coming. This is Fuchs. Oh, Florian Fuchs. What a finish from him. Beats Kim Jae-hyun to his right-hand side. And Florian Fuchs makes it Germany 4, Korea 1.
Germany striker makes no mistake. Beautiful pickup from the initial pass from Zeller and a dive-in open side slap. Just chipping it a bit off the ground here and over that right shoulder of the Korean goalkeeper. Korean goalkeeper's hands rather low there, and Fuchs able to exploit that and make its way into the side netting. Beautiful finish.
So Florian Fuchs gets his second goal of this World Cup, and we've got a little under 10 minutes to play here. Quite a few goals
Straight up.
here today. We've had 5-1 Argentina against South Africa. We've got 4-1 here. Have to go something to beat the 35 we saw on Sunday.
That was a goal fest, really, wasn't it? But by the looks of things here, when the next passage of play, young goalkeeper from Germany, Reus, is going to be making his World Cup debut, swapping out with Nicolas Jacobi.
Yeah, he's got just the 15 caps to his name. 23 years of age, and Korea looking to try and find something through Kim. Taken by Kang.
Okay.
Kang
more there,
wins
no
the
more.
free hit. Ball comes in, and the little touch goal from Jung goes past Jacobi's right-hand post, and that is the last action that Nicolas Jacobi will see today, as he's going to be substituted, and Felix Reus comes on.
It's been a nice feeling to come in and make your World Cup debut.
The future, perhaps, of German goalkeeping.
See Jung there nipping in ahead of Hague with the low reverse deflection, not able to find the target there in that case. Nicolas Jacobi is still not too old himself, only about the 27 years of age. But again, when watching Korea take on Argentina, it's not every day you get to see 4 goalkeepers play in one game.
We did in the first game, actually, so we've seen 8 goalkeepers in 2 games today. Again, with positions really settled in the group, it's an opportunity, isn't it, for the coaches to just try something a little different. Vesely, such a powerful runner with the ball, but dispossessed by Jung. That's not your orthodox ball out of defence, straight up the centre of the D, but it works for Korea on this occasion. Ruiz To have a little knock on his hand, where Kim runs down that baseline. Kim still going up against Haine. Haine shows remarkable strength and picks out Strzałkowski. Ruhr now gets on his bike in this left-hand channel. Ruhr supporting Strzałkowski. On the right is Haine, who started the run. Ruhr! And it's touched past the post by Kang. What legs from Martin Haine.
He's probably going to be pretty disappointed he didn't get to see that ball back again after making that brilliant interception in his own circle and then following up here.
Haine's still up. Ball comes across. Oh, they've let it all go, and Ferk couldn't bring it under control. And Kim Seong-kyu still feeling the effects of that challenge from Haine.
Strzałkowski opting to go direct and trying to find Ruhr making his way in towards the penalty spot rather than going on the overlap on the outside from Haine. I think, like most goalkeepers, a lot of centre-backs also fancy themselves as a striker and always looking to get on the score sheet themselves.
Not another injury. That's Kim Seong-kyu. So down to 14 players. They've only got 2 substitutes now, if you take the keeper out of the equation.
Unfortunately for the Korean side, they seem to be dropping like flies out there, but the game is hard, fast and physical. Always when you're playing against a German side and the world number 2. It's what you can expect.
Ball into the corner, picked up by Strzałkowski. Strzałkowski cutting back inside. Ruhr with movement in the circle. Strzałkowski still going. Wonderful skills from Strzałkowski! And a goal for Zella. Not Zella.
I think it looks like the birthday boy to me.
Yeah, it is, scored.
It's a nice way to celebrate your birthday with a goal in the World Cup.
Yeah, the hard work done by Strzałkowski, but corner, you can see him.
Strzałkowski also perhaps maybe getting lucky here as the ball gets away from striking the stick of the Korean defender, but Korn doing a deft little chip deflection, first time shot over the sliding keeper Kim as he made his way out. Struck off the pads and had enough behind it to make its way in over the line.
So Germany 5, Korea 1, and just under 5 minutes to go in this match.
As said, when there was only 14 minutes to play, plenty of hockey left and of course plenty of goals.
Go and buy yourself a lottery ticket. Such insight into the game, that's why he's here in the box next to him. We can just about forgive the singlet now. Down into that right corner, and unable to keep it alive is Kang.
It's just as well for Korea that they do have that extra few days off going into their final games in this World Cup to rest and really get some regeneration with these injuries that they've picked up and sustained in this game.
Strzałkowski again into the circle, on the reversing side goes Ferk, and it's up and over. It's all Germany in these closing minutes. But to Hague. Arnold. That's down the line. Zella chops it out to Arnold, to Müller. Butt down this left flank, and Müller fancies the little pass down to Zella. Zella goes on a little wobble, dispossessed, but the first stick tackle is called. Zella drops it back, still going. And Benny Vest penalised. God, that's a good take from Müller. Zella, little look up. Gets the ball back from Hague. Here is Hague. Arnold. Hauke. Zeller and Hauke exchange passes. Hauke over the 25. Corner the reverse. Wide.
It was forked there in the end, just getting a reverse stick strike away. Good pass in from Hauke, and that one always making its way away from the target. Interesting to note, Tobias Hauke, unfortunate for him, he won't have an opportunity to compete for the World Cup title, to go with what has been a glittering year for him so far. Having won the Euro Hockey League, the German Bundesliga, indoor and outdoor, it could have been a quadruple for him.
Little spin. Doesn't quite come off for Yun. Final 90 seconds then of this last Pool B match for Germany and Korea. Germany comfortably in control, 5-1, and worthy of their lead. Quickly taken by Fuchs. This is Rabente. But Hauke to Zeller to Müller. And space now for Germany on that right-hand side. In it comes. And penalty corner up off the stick of Kung into the body of Strzelkowski.
This will probably be the last play of the game, given that penalty corner defense is allowed 40 seconds in order to prepare to get the safety gloves, the safety masks, and make sure they're all set and ready to go to face this penalty corner attack. So it wouldn't surprise me if the umpires just decided to let the clock run down here to the full-time hooter.
Well, they're all around the circle edge here. If it breaks down, they could be in trouble, Germany. Zeller, number 19, to his left, Strzelkowski. Germany still just the 1 goal from penalty corners in this competition. Wait. Here we go then. Zeller and Strzelkowski at the top of the circle. That's the final hooter. Who's going to take the responsibility?
Let's play.
In it comes now. It's going to be Zeller. Scores! And wraps it up with a goal with the last play of the match. A second penalty corner in the competition from Germany. And they have comprehensively beaten Korea by 6-1. Well, a brilliant performance from Germany. 3 goals in either half, and very much the result they were looking for, and worthy winners.
To be expected also. Christopher Zeller making no mistake here, almost effortless, showing good disguise, dragging the ball towards that first runner and then holding on to it that bit longer to execute the beautiful low flick into the stick side of the goalkeeper, low and hard. Keeper, you can see a bit of his weight going to the left. From this camera angle, we see it beautifully. And Zeller just putting it into that gaping hole in the bottom right of the Korean goal.
Well, that will do wonders for their goal difference. They will probably finish third in this pool, but Germany have been dominant here. They've beaten Korea by 6-1. Well, what a way for Germany to finish their Pool B matches. And the 2 keepers got a run out today for both sides. And Germany moved their goal difference on to +9. So New Zealand need to beat the Dutch 8-0 or 7-0 this evening to go above Germany. And I don't think I'd be alone in saying that that isn't really going to happen.
I certainly wouldn't be a betting man on that kind of result out.
Well, delight for Germany to finish with a win, but I'm sure that they'll be ruining the fact they're not in the Final Four. And I think we can go and hear now from Markus Weiser, the Germany coach, who's with Simon Mason.
Marcus, a comfortable win in the end against a physical opponent.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I was quite pleased with the performance of the boys, because right before the game it was clear that we would miss out for the semis, and which is a huge disappointment. And still to go out and yeah, perform like that is really good achievement.
And how do a team like yours with such high expectations refocus when you are faced with that disappointment?
Yeah, well, we all the stuff we have to talk about, it's not the time to talk about it right here. After the second loss in the group game, we did probably the best thing to do. We just kept going and tried to get as many points as possible. That was the only thing we could do. And okay, we didn't get any help, which is perfectly fine. You have to win the points for yourself. We did that and got two wins, but it was not enough.
And Germany, with such a high reputation, teams seem to sit very deep and try to frustrate you a lot of the time.
Yeah, well, maybe that's a little bit of a trend in men's hockey. There's more teams sitting really deep, and no one or hardly anyone is really going out to press, because in men's hockey it's much easier to beat the press, and that's maybe one of our strong points. So we play a lot against teams fighting, or yeah, stepping up behind and sort of playing a hedgehog system yeah, around their circle. So that's life. We have to deal with that.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. Bye.
Davey Hart, what is a hedgehog system?
Haven't heard of it before myself, but I can imagine if you look at the shape of a hedgehog, it's not too dissimilar to the shape of the D. So saying they're really packing a lot of people, perhaps on the top of that circle.
Well, that sounds good enough to me. I'll buy that. But Korea, very disappointing today. They're going to have to pick themselves up for their game against India. Let's have a look at the pool table if we can, as some of the German players go into the mix zone. This with just the one game to come between the Netherlands and New Zealand. Argentina at the moment on top, but should the Netherlands get the victory against New Zealand, they will finish first and play the team that is second in Pool A, which is England. New Zealand, as I mentioned, need to win by 7 goals, and then they would finish above Germany on goals scored. And Korea and South Africa. Korea will play India. South Africa will play Malaysia. That is the lower classification matches. And Germany, if they finish third, will play Belgium for 5th and 6th. What a game that would be. So now they're going to take themselves away, Germany, and they'll be back on Sunday for that 5th, 6th game against Belgium. Korea, well, they'll be back on Saturday morning for the 10th, 9th match against India, and they'll be hoping that their injury crisis will be slightly relieved. So, a good day for Germany. My thanks to Davey Hart, from myself, Charlie Broom, the rest of the crew here in The Hague. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.